All right, I've spent enough time mourning the death of one of my favorite games. Okay, death is maybe putting it a little bit extreme. They're just not making updates for it anymore. But come on, let's get back to stranging up some voids here, of which I feel like I already messed this up. Well, it's a good thing that I'm already in void mode, as it were, right? Although now that I'm thinking about it, right, I did this exact same thing last time too, didn't I? Well, it's not that big of a deal. Still, though, one of the things I am going to want to do, I think, is probably... need to get rid of every one of the leeches. No way around that. Cannot use the rod at all. Right. Okay, no. I am all back and ready to go. So number one thing, right, was... we can do that. Get rid of this stupid statue, of which I should be able to do this pretty well. There we are. It's not going to be the easiest thing to... all right, try and just delete all that sort of stuff. And I am a little bit worried now that I'm looking at this, but no, I think I got something going. Okay. Good. Yes. No. No. Yeah, problem already comes up immediately here, what with the whole fact that I am kind of stuck in this area. However... No, it's really not looking too good now, is it? Alright. Is there some way that I can go... No, because I really can't use the... I'm going to have to go figure out a better way than to go and... I'm going to have to figure out a better way than to go and... do... that part of this. However, yeah, there's really nothing I can do immediately at the start here. I do, in fact, have to... Well, okay. That's not entirely true. I have to get rid of that statue first. Okay, this one, you know what I should have started with? I should have started actually taking a look at this puzzle and figuring out what I wanted to do. Well, whatever. That's what video editing is for, right? Okay, can start with this. And I think that what I want to do is, what? Wait until the leech is right on that square. That should give me just enough time to go over here. Well, just enough turns, of course. Same basic thing. Well, not quite. I want to be on this square, I think, if I am trying to make that work. Yeah, and actually make sure that right there first. Okay. Now, I can push that off, which is good, because I want to. That does stop me. Okay, what if I took this, went down, punched you a couple times. Now, with this here, we can do this. There you go. So there's one of them down. Now, I do have these two glass blocks down on the bottom here. With the two glass blocks down on the bottom, what I can do is I should be able to, yeah, do like this. Might want to do it like this here first. And then that will allow me to get back over here. Okay, good. Which was, of course, the plan the entire time. These puzzles are getting tricky, aren't they? Feel like it is a pretty big step up in difficulty compared to what they were asking me to do before. But at the same time, I appreciate that, because that means, you know, you get... I like a little tough puzzle here and there, right? Okay. Do that, do this, do that. There. Maybe not the most ideal sort of way to end up doing it, but did make it work. There you go. All right. So if I want to go jump down 14 levels, can do that. Oh, I see what... Oh, boy. There's obviously a statue here that I could end up maybe utilizing, but what they want me to do is that. Oh, boy. Okay. With that, I'll be able to go over here. Oh, man, this is a weird one, isn't it? All right. I think I want to grab this. I don't think I actually wanted to grab that. Can do this though. Okay. And then throw you down here instead. Oh, this is... Damn, I really thought I had something going there. Do not think I had something going there. If I could just... if I could walk over it one more time or something. Yeah, because the plan here... Okay, well, it wasn't a bad idea, but obviously it wasn't one that really worked right now. A way that I could try to... You know, I'm just like taking a look right now. Well, one of the things I can do is if I do it like this and grab you. Do that. And, but what are you really going to do here? This, of course. All right, and that will lead me down to... Okay, and this actually gives me a point to get down here. Yeah, this will work. Okay, no. You know what? That works. There we go. Oh, my God. Oh, really? Do I do it like that, eh? All right, well. Limited movements. I've got to try to... This is hilarious. Okay, so I gotta try to get all of these go into one hole. Got all these smiles here. I can make 2 moves exactly. Well, I mean, it's like, well, no, I can make 1 move. I can... Okay, so what I gotta do is I got to find one place where I can get all of these guys into. Now, that, I think that, yeah, best way to do this is going to be giving myself this, this wall over here. Okay, maybe this isn't too bad. I don't know. When I first saw this, I thought that this was going to be some sort of, like, absolutely ludicrous type of puzzle here, but I think it's actually pretty easy to get everything to move around like this anyway, as it turns out. Frightening, but like not difficult, thankfully, because it really doesn't take too much to manipulate the strange smiles after all. They're pretty easy to kind of get you to do whatever you need them to do, especially knowing that they are, of course, you can always stay ahead of them very easy if you have like a big floor like this one. Okay. Looked scarier than it actually was. All right. We got an Octomogon. Now, is it just me, or does this not seem to... I think the trick here... okay. Let's get you... No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, well, you can get rid of that thing. Well, although, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like all I need you to do is to go over that once, and then here we go. There you go. It gets rid of the octagon that easy. Yeah, because one of the things that I was looking at there was I was thinking that I might have needed to... obviously, it's very easy to get the strange smile to go over the disappearing block like that. That was not a good idea at all. I don't know why I thought that was. It's pretty easy to get a strange smile to just go walk over that block. You know, once, but I was thinking it's like, oh, do I want to try and get the strange smile to walk over that block twice? Do I want to walk over that block once? Like, no, that's just not. It's a lot easier than that, which is fine. I want it to be that way. I use all of my cool knowledge about manipulating blocks, because then I can just do that, do this. Thankfully, this one, not tremendously difficult. Yeah. Interesting. I see what you're trying to get me to do here. Obviously. No, but that's going to move right onto that row. All right, so what you want me to do is get rid of that one first. Grab this. And that works for that. However, of course, I'm going to have to try and... I'm taking a look at this right now. I think what I might have to do is I might have to go and try and get that one strange smile in the upper left corner to... This is a fun one, isn't it? Well, that's going to just die immediately. But no, one of my ideas was that I do have this here. Like, this is a possibility for stuff I can do. The big worry, of course, is that it's like... If I walk up here, I can try and push that one thing down, but... It's like, yeah, I'm just going to get hit immediately. Okay, I think I have something of a plan. I'm not going to say it's a very good one, but I am going to say it is a plan. So, one thing that I want to do, that I think I should be able to do, if I get this correct, is... In fact, do I want to do it like this? Not really. I want to do it more like this. Well, okay, not like that, but like this. Because what this will allow me to do is get all the way over to the big line of more permanent blocks down here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start like stripping all of these things for their sweet, sweet resources. What do I mean by that? Well, specifically the plan here, at least the plan to attempt right now. Well, and not even that. Yes, well, yes, this, but not quite. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking all of these, and then by doing this, this gives me enough space to do pretty much anything that I could possibly want to do with the stuff. Now, the only problem here, at least the only problem that I see right now, is that I am going to have an issue with that strange smile. But with enough block manipulation as I'm doing right now, that shouldn't really be too much of a problem. See, the idea is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and create like a little platform underneath that funky fresh dude. Not that. Put the button here. I'm going to create a little platform underneath that funky fresh dude, and then I am going to utilize that so that I have at least a couple turns to be able to get into the staircase. However, it's like, yeah, with enough blocks around here, and what I should have actually done was probably instead try to, yes, so you can see this sort of thing. What I should have probably done is instead taken that block that the statue was underneath. There we go. Perfect. So, yeah, a very weird way to do it. I'm sure I can probably... I'm sure that if I was actually trying to figure out something a little bit more effective than this, I definitely could. There you go. But at the same time, you know, whatever works, man, right? That's the way I see it. You're a very funny level now, aren't you? I see specifically it does that to make sure that I can't just push it up, doesn't it? Wow, that is a real... Wow, what an annoying combination of stuff. What is this sort of nonsense? how am I going to get rid of this statue? I'm looking at it right now and I'm just realizing, oh, so that's the bit we're doing here, right? What if I were to just like continuously push it? That doesn't work. However, that does give it another, Well, that doesn't actually have me move. So there is that. Get out of here. And you know what? Actually give that to me. Okay, there you go. That was easier than I thought, actually, as it turns out. Now, whatever I was thinking was stupid. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go up and to the left. Okay, I see. Easy. When you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing, right? Do that instead. And then do that, because it only takes one turn to walk over it. Ah, oh, damn, I'm good at video games. Okay. This one might be a little bit more difficult. What? No, that's nothing. Whatever I was trying to do there is just nothing. However, okay. You know, this does do that, right? Which is good, but now what? Well, now what is that I need to push it over from the left, which is actually really... Huh. This is a simpler puzzle than I thought. Strange. Guess I really went a bit excessively far with the idea there. And I pick this up, push this down here, put that down. It might have been more difficult if I just got the thing, but, you know. Also, whatever. That's a decent idea to start with, but then that doesn't really leave me too much to be able to do. All right. Now, one thing I can do. Something like that, but that didn't really work out as well as I was thinking it was going to. About this. Yeah, it's like it is an even number that I need to be able to do to get that. So, like, this won't work. No. Well, actually, it will work because it doesn't do this. There you go. Not a bad idea, but, like, yeah, I'm going to have to go. Okay. If I went around the back way then instead. Yeah, there's something here. Yes, there is actually very much something here. Just gotta make sure that you go down a route where you don't... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, that was a long time spent not figuring out the puzzle, but I think I got a good idea of what I want to do now. Okay, good idea might be putting it a little bit too optimistically, but I have an idea of what I want to do right now. Instead of trying to go from the left side of this, you know, with the rune of the... It's not trying to go from the left side of this, trying to get, like, the rune of the Philosopher's Stone and everything like that. We're just going to instead try and go from the right side of this. Yeah, like that. What am I don't know why I suddenly did not really figure out basic puzzling there for a second. It doesn't matter. I got it. And this should make things a lot nicer to work with just in general. I can also go and grab even more blocks right here if I want to fill this out to make sure that I have the maximum amount of space to move around. Shouldn't really be a problem, though, because all I need to do is just go up here, grab the button, and we are good. Okay. There you go. All you gotta do is just make sure that I have it. Well, I can't do it like that. I need to do it the other way around. Nice try, but it does not work in that way exactly. Once again, every time I'm doing one of these puzzles, I keep thinking there is going to be an easier way, like a more efficient way or something like that to be able to go do this. Grab you. But let's just say, hey, I got it right now. That should be good enough, right? This is interesting. So, of course, the immediate thing that I'm seeing here is that I probably want to do it like this, right? At least to start with. Okay. Because, yeah, what I'm going to want to do is get a bunch of these together. I can see a few different issues with how this could go. I can just go do this. Well, that was a good idea, at least until I kind of trapped myself in there. Okay, this is a curious puzzle. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. I might be. Never know. All right, but yeah, it seems like one of the easiest things to do is just going to be like, do it like that, and just go push up against this wall. Let you go take yourself down, and then yeah, if I just do it like this. That was a strangely easy one compared to a lot of the other very difficult type of puzzles that have been presented so far. This one looks like it is not going to be nearly as charitable. Can't really say I'm too surprised on that. There is at least a good start here. I remember the original version of this was to have you... No, had you trying to go over to the left side to get the strange smile to kind of run off before... Oh, what do I want to do here? Well, what I can do. That. And that's sort of the better way to do it. Well, that is a way to do it. I don't know if it's quite the better way to do it. Well, that is another movable block, permanent block that I can now sit on for as long as I want. But how are we figuring out this next part is the real question. Yeah, I can set you over here. Do this. All right. So what I'm looking at right now is that what I want to either do is get the strange smile to get onto the button, which might be able to do something with. I don't know. I can utilize various blocks that I have here to do stuff like this. Go and get me going a little bit more horizontal instead. Which is probably a thing I want to do. I don't know. Okay. It's not a bad idea, at least right now. Then I'm going to have to utilize this last block here to grab out one of these and probably do this. Yeah? I can just destroy the statue. That's not really a big deal. If I want to. Yeah. And then one of the things I could end up doing, again, if I want to, is just go like, you know, over here, put like the... Oh, this is a tricky one. No, to which should be no surprise. I mean, obviously, it's tricky. This is a pretty, I assume, late game puzzle stylings, if you will. There's a way you could put that. I don't know if it's a way I would put that, but you could. It's not impossible to put it that way. Is there anything else I can do? Anything else I can do here? Do that. But now what? Yeah, because the problem is that by doing that, it does just put me in a position where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna fall right off and not do anything. Okay, let's weigh some other options, I suppose, for other things to do, right? I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle a lot. But I think I might have something here. So I messed around just trying to get rid of the statue at first. And then tried to... Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do for a while there. But now the plan is... Actually, let me put this over here. The plan is to try and just get a big old cluster of stuff, which I just realized that I did incorrectly. It should be like this. There we go. And then this will get like a big old cluster of blocks kind of together and see if I maybe can make something work here. Because when you have 5 blocks like this, in this basic sort of setup, you can do quite a few things. Quite a few things, in fact. And will it be, let's say, enough to solve the puzzle? Maybe. I don't know. I've certainly been trying up to this point. But the big thing that I'm trying to get here is... let's instead just put this, like, up here instead. Because what I really need to do is I need to get this, like, over here. Do that. You can move around an awful lot. But I don't know if I can necessarily move around enough to be able to do this in the way that I want to. I'm doing some real, I don't know. I don't even know if you would necessarily consider this to be advanced type of... Can I maybe do this? The answer is maybe. I don't know. But like, yeah, you can see... If I just went backwards to try and get that... Could this be enough? This would be... no, I don't think so. Well... Can do something like this. And okay, if I just get the... Which I should be able to pretty easily. Well, pretty easily. Yeah? No. What are you even thinking there? That's not how that works. Well, whatever. It's a good thing that I got plenty of these blocks to be usable around here in case I want to start messing around with a whole bunch of stupid nonsense. Yeah. Wait. I did not realize that you could actually, like, save yourself from falling. Oh, I know. That's... Well, I mean, it'll do, but I still need to get my way back then. If I can do this correctly... I feel like I'm 90% the way there. But that's not 90% enough now, is it? Yeah? Well, what if I did this? No. No, it will not work like that. You can see I'm so close. I feel like I am so close here. But it is just not enough. Now, is it? Well, let me just go and grab another one of these. Another one of the more, they're not temporary blocks, which is what I want to keep calling them, but it sort of feels like that with how they function, right? There. Now I can push it from either side. Oh, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I can also just do it like this. Okay, thank God. I think I have a plan. Nope, that was very close. I was extremely close to being able to do this, but not quite. Hey, wrap it up, everybody. We were very close here. Okay. I think I do indeed have it at this point. My God, wow, this one is rough. Oh, hey, is this the one to do Aeus's brand? Can't really say I care too much. Oh my God, what was that? What was that puzzle? That one was 50 floor 52. Floor 52. That tells you. Anyway, give me this so that we can just do it like this. I'm not gonna say that any one of these other ones suddenly is gonna start going better. Very likely not. But at the same time, All right, so I'm like even looking here. It's like, what am I even doing? When I need to go push this like left or right, I don't know if I can quite get that right now. 452, I tell ya. Okay, so I can actually go grab this immediately, which is probably good. So I know I can do this, get that, which is probably important to whatever the puzzle I'm trying to figure out is. Same thing with you. Okay. Oh, I do need to have a... Right. That was actually 90% the way there, though. The idea that I need to have, of course, the thing over there. I'm still just like flabbergasted at floor 52 and just like, wow, that one was a puzzle that I had trouble solving. Maybe I just got it right here. I don't know. Give it a moment before I'm making any sort of real proclamations, of course. Oh, you know, there you go. Actually, yeah, no, that should work. I'm looking at it right now. This should work just fine. All right. Why did I get... No, yeah. You're good. You're good. Okay. Hey, this is where one of the NPCs used to be, but is not anymore. Okay, so I did get that one a little bit faster than I thought. A little bit faster than I thought. I don't know if I would necessarily say, like, real fast or anything. Okay, so... Of course, I could just end up... I have 2 rocks. One of these rocks is not really going to do much of anything for me. I think number 1 thing is probably going to be pick up the stairs. Alright. And as long as I move things correctly... Oh, I'm actually, like, looking at this right now. Is what I want to do just, like, kind of start going around until I get a bunch of... Yeah, if I get, like, 5, I think that'll be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll go one more. Yeah, that should do it. Cute little puzzle. Hey, my God, let's go do it. You know what? Let's just call it here for right now because 452 was one to get done, but let's at least see the cutscene so that we're not, starting right up with it. Ugh. Slowly, surely the game closes. And then I open the game right back up because, you know how that goes. Well, that's Aeus's realm. It has exactly one very tough puzzle. Such a weird one. Oh. That is something. Wait a second. Did he somehow get thrown into the future too? The guy? I do see over in the corner that there is just a framed picture of a smiley face. I feel like that's very tacky. Gonna have to get rid of that one. Like that's who just puts up a picture of a smiley face? Indeed. Breathtaking, indeed. It's not even very well hung. Then it explodes. I'm sure that's probably some sort of a theme. I'm betting that's probably like a theme from either earlier in the game that I don't remember or Zero Ranger or something. Yep. Hooray! I guess. I mean, you used to be a very powerful warrior, like 500 years ago. Dees does not do a very good job of getting you back to the correct era, right? But then again, the Void Dungeon is kind of outside of time and everything like that as it is. So, I guess I can't blame them. In the right millennia they probably shot it correct. They probably did a decent job just getting her in the right millennia, given that it's 100,000 years in the future that Dees OS is running. Like exactly 100,000 years in the future, given how, and given how it seems to take whatever your current time clock thing is. All right. Oh, cool. All right. I will see. I want to see at least a preview of the next puzzle, but like, hey, how's all right. This is who is this? This is Beelzebub. Oh, this place has enough room for all of my awesome demonology books. So could I actually just grab this? Oh wait, yeah, right. There's a glass. Look, I've been doing this for a little. I've been working on that puzzle for a little bit. Please, just Obviously not going to get that there. But the bit here is that you can go that. And then do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's clever. Okay, well, you would be able to do that. So you do that. Is there a way that I could go and... This is definitely one to figure out, like, later when I'm not, you know, doing the thing. Yeah, because you can't even do it once to start with. You have to do that. You know, I could just do this, right? I didn't, you know, for some reason that didn't even come to mind, which is silly now that I'm thinking about it. Where it's just like, okay, and there you go. That's... Okay, so this is a pretty simple puzzle. It's just sort of like a gotcha one. Where first time you see it, you're not really going to consider that you can just do that, right? Funny. Very funny video game. Little do you know that I already figured this out, like, well ahead of time. There you go. You know what? Give me the knock, too. It's like, no, I figured that whole thing out about having the beavers run into each other well before this. Oh, man. And since I exited the game, we get the classic lucky thing. All right. All right, well, you know, easy thing to... like I said, the second that I can't figure out one of these puzzles is the same second that, you know, I quit trying. Oh, I see. No, I see what you want me to do. Oh, ain't you so clever. Now, if I get you to follow me like this. Yeah. No. Close, though. And then you'd be able to walk through. Okay. Yeah, I misjudged the timing on that once. But yeah, you want to do it like a... blah, blah, blah. Now, get you 3 apart. 3 and 3, right? Okay, I actually wanted it closer. Well, you know, one of these things where it's just like, okay, now that I'm not doing Hell Puzzle, I'm feeling a lot more confident in my ability to actually, like, you know, do this sort of thing. There you go. That's how you do it, baby. Just like that. Oh, this is... hilarious. You're a hilarious video game, you know? Shouldn't need to tell you that. Alright, well, do it like that. Oh, how do I want to do this? Well, there is actually something to consider, which is to say, trying to get them asynchronously lined up perfectly like this, right? Actually, do want to do it like this. Okay. I want to do it like this. No, I'm not going to be able to do it like that. Yeah, and then what I do is I just kind of like... Then if I can get them sort of next to each other like that, then what I can do is I can just get them to run directly into me at the same time. Okay, this will be one for next time, though.